Dear friends, now we will discuss about the other leftover commands. So the first command I am going to teach you is VIEWPORTS. So for that, go to the command line, type VPORTS, VPORTS, and press enter. See, a dialog box will be open like this. So it is in single. See, if you click on this single, there is active model configuration name is there. So I am clicking here single. So single is for, so view is in only in the single window it will be appeared. It is the preview of this. So I am clicking here to vertical. So the screen will be split into this type of views. See, two vertical views it will be splitted. And if you click on this to horizontal, so the screen will be splitted into this horizontal. And if you click on this 3 right, so it will be splitted like this, and 3 left it will be splitted, 3 above, 3 below, 3 vertical, 3 horizontal, 4 equal, 4 right, 4 left. So like that there are different types of viewports we have. So those will be applied in 3D. So in different viewports we will check the view of the drawing, so in different views. So it will be very useful for us. So for suppose if I click on this 3 left and click OK, then see our screen has splitted into 3. This is one viewport. So it is in blue color, right? So it is the current viewport. So it is in the active mode. And if you scroll your mouse, so only this screen will be zoom in and zoom out. See, and other 2 viewports will be no change. And if you want to set to the current viewport, so you need to click on this viewport so that you will check on this view. And if you click on this viewport, you will check on this. So like that you can work with 4 viewports. The minimum is 1 and the maximum viewports are 4. So like that you can view any drawings by this. And I am going to import command again and press enter and setting to single. So defaultly it is in single mode, and you can set whatever you need as per your requirements and you can apply this. I am clicking OK. So it is in the single viewport. And now there is a command overkill. So for that command, so firstly I am drawing this line. See, I am drawing a line, and again I am drawing a line on this line. So by overlapping this line, so I am drawing a line and starting from here, and see here I am drawing a line. There are 2 lines, right? So this is one line and this is another line. There are 2 lines, but those 2 lines are overlapping. So now go to command line, type overkill. So give the command overkill and press enter. So it will ask you to select objects. So I am selecting this line and I am selecting this line. After selecting 2 lines, you need to press enter. So after pressing enter, see, a dialog box will be open like this. Delete duplicate object. See, like this a dialog box will be open. So you just click OK. So now check this line. So see, this is become as one line. So before we have drawn this as 2 lines, but this became as one line. So to overkill the duplicate items which are overlapping one another, so it will be useful for us. So, and the third command we have is, so go to the command line, type quit, 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 and press enter. So that, see, a dialog box will be open like this. So save changes to drawing 1. So we are in the current drawing file, drawing 1, and if you click on this S, so it will be close the current window. So to quit or to come out from this current drawing file, so you need to use the command. And now for suppose I am drawing, so I am typing some text here. So I have typed some text here. So now there is a command text explode. So go to command line, type TXTEXP. So TXTEXP for text explode and press enter. So select objects. So I am selecting this text, and after selecting text you need to press enter and see. So it will be appeared like this. After text exploding, the text will be changed to this view. And if you select any text here, see, a text is a form of, see, multiple lines. It will combine multiple lines and it forms as a text in that alphabetical order. So if you select each one, see, everything has exploded. So before explode, how it looks like, see, I am typing some text. Now if you select this text, it is an unexploded text, right? So if you select this text, it selects as a normal way. So but it is an exploded text. So if you select any text, see, it is selecting like this. So because it is a combination of multiple lines, see, and it forms into that curvature, alphabetical curvature, so that it forms like that. So see, I am drawing again text. So I am typing some text like this. So now go to command line, type TXTFIT for text fit and press enter. So then it will ask you select text to stretch or shrink. So I am selecting this text. So after selecting this text, it is asking you to specify the endpoint. So now see, just move your mouse and click somewhere on the screen. The end point where you click, so the text will be stretched to that point. So now I don't want to stretch. Now if you want to shrink or compress this text, so again go to the command line, type TXTFIT, press enter, select this text, and after selecting you need to give the end point. I am clicking here. See, within that starting and ending points, so the text will be fitted. I am drawing a rectangle and I am drawing a circle. See, I have a rectangle and I have a circle. I am going into the command fill. Go to command line, type FILL, fill, and press enter. So defaultly fill is in on mode, right? So defaultly it is in on, and I press enter. So go to command line again, type SO for solid, and press enter. So it will ask you to specify the start point, and you need to select some points on this rectangle. So I am selecting some points on this rectangle and press enter. So now what happened, within the selected points, a solid color or a shading is appearing on this rectangle, right? If you go to command line, type FILL and press enter. If you off this, so it is in defaultly on mode, right? So I am typing off and press enter. Now if you apply solid on this circle, what will happen? So I am going into the command line, type SO for solid, and press enter, and I am specifying the starting point and I am selecting the end point. See, I am selecting multiple points on this appearance of this shading because the fill is in off mode, right? So if you on this, so go to command line, type FILL and press enter, and if you on this, and again if you apply solid command on this circle and press enter, see, it is appearing. So while applying solid, so please ensure that the fill option is in on mode. If it is in off mode, then it won't appear. Now there is a command, drafting settings. So go to the command line, type DS for drafting settings, and press enter. See, the dialog box will be open like this. This is the drafting settings dialog box, and from here if you click on this options, so there appears options dialog box also. So I have already discussed about this options dialog box, so once go through that. So if you give the command DS, then drafting settings dialog box will be open. So if you click on this snap and grid tab, see, there is a snap on or off, and there is snap X spacing, Y spacing, and there is grid on or off. See, everything is in there, and you can modify each and everything. If you click on this polar tracking tab, so there are different options and you can change whatever you need. And if you click on this object snap also, so you can make the changes whatever you need. I have already discussed about all these in functional keys video, so once go through that. So if you click on this 3D object snap, so it will be useful in 3D. And if you click on this dynamic input, see, this is the dynamic input. A tag is attached to the cursor. It is the dynamic input. See, like that there are different tabs, and you can change whatever you need from this drafting settings. So now for suppose I have two lines. So I have a line like this and I have two lines like this. So now I need a line which is centered to both these lines. So in that case you need to go to command line, type CENTERLINE, give the command CENTERLINE and press enter. So it is asking you to select the first line. I am selecting this line, and next it is asking you to select second line. I am selecting this line. So after selecting first line and second line, so in between those two lines a center line will be appeared for us. So if you need any center lines to represent any shafts or any circular objects, so we will use this center line command. And for suppose if you have a circle or any arc also, so for this circle I need to represent the center mark. Center mark means so the plus symbol it will be appeared for any circles or any arc, so we will apply to this. I'm drawing an arc also. So now go to the command line, type center mark and press enter. Now it is asking you to select arc or circle to add center mark. So I am selecting this circle. So after selecting circle, see a center mark is applying to this circle. It is the center mark. If you select this arc, so a center mark, so it is applying to an arc also. So to represent center mark, so we will use this center mark command. And now go to the command line, type break line. So give the command break line and press enter. So now it is asking you to specify the first point for break line. So click anywhere on the screen to specify the first point. I am clicking here and just drag your mouse and see here specify second point for break line. So I am clicking here. So after giving first line and second line, see specify location for break symbol it is asking you. So defaultly it is in midpoint, so you need to press enter here, so that defaultly it applies the break symbol at the midpoint of this line. So I am pressing enter. So see, this is the break line. So for creating this, so we need to draw two lines and we need to apply this symbol. So without giving that much of time, so without spending, so we will draw line by breaking at midpoint, and it is representing like this symbol. So it is the line, break line. So it is applying like that. I am again applying. So just press enter to activate the last use command. So now give the first point for break line. I am clicking here and give the second point and press enter to specify or to break symbol and press enter. See, there appears line like this. This is called break line. And now we are in this model tab, right? So if you go to this layout tab, so it is like this. So if you go to the command line, type MS for model space and press enter. So it is giving the message already in model space. So if we are in model space only, so see, we can zoom in or zoom out the objects in the drawing. See, in this paper, in this size. So we can move this drawing, or we can zoom in or zoom out. So if you go to this command line, type PS for paper space, enter. See, now if you scroll this layout, see the whole layout is zoom in and zoom out. If you scroll your mouse, then the whole layout is zooming in and zooming out. So now I don't want to zoom the whole part, but I need to zoom this objects only. So for that, so go to the command line, type MS for model space and press enter. So now if you are in the model space, then you can observe all these top 2D wireframe. So this view cube, navigation bar and the objects, uses icon. So everything will be appeared in this model space only. So in the model space, so each and every object you can zoom in and zoom out of. So if you don't need to zoom in or zoom out the objects, so the objects should be like this only. So in that case, so go to the command line, type PS for paper space and press enter. See, now there doesn't activate zooming in or zoom out. So the whole is in paper space. So we cannot zoom or we cannot zoom in or zoom out the objects inside that paper space layout. So those are the options. So those are the remaining commands, and you can learn more about further more commands by going into each, see here, each menus here. So home tab, insert tab, annotate tab, parametric. So all these tabs will be helpful. So if you go to all these tabs, each and every tab, so you can find multiple options here. And if you click on this menus, see, you can also find many more options. You can also inquiry on this. You can once test all these commands also. In each and every menu, and in each and every tab there are different types of commands. So you can also use those commands if you need.